Did you know that eating one common food before 8 a.m. can reverse leg muscle aging by up to a decade? I'm not referring to expensive supplements or prescription medications. This is about an ordinary, accessible food item that nearly everyone recognizes. Yet most people overlook its potential each morning. Recent scientific studies demonstrate that adding this single ingredient to your morning routine can help adults over 60 maintain leg strength, enhance balance, eliminate nighttime leg cramps, and reduce muscle loss risk by as much as 72%. This silent condition forces millions of seniors into wheelchairs, mobility aids, or complete dependence. The tragic reality is that most people don't know about this food. Even worse, many inadvertently accelerate the problem by consuming harmful foods immediately after waking. So I must ask, are you accidentally weakening your legs every morning by missing this crucial component? Watch this complete presentation. Beyond revealing exactly what to eat first thing each morning, I'll share 5 simple breakfast options that can help you maintain stability and control your independence after 60. The final recommendation may astonish you. You don't need to accept that your legs weaken with each passing day. Reaching 60 doesn't mean surrendering your ability to walk confidently, maintain balance, or preserve your autonomy. Here's the encouraging truth: this deterioration can be reversed. The best part? No medications necessary. No costly equipment required. You don't even need grueling exercise programs. Everything begins with something small yet powerful: your first meal of the day. This might sound overly simple, perhaps too straightforward. However, eating the correct breakfast can either strengthen your legs or gradually destroy them. This is what today's nutrition experts find most alarming. Most adults over 60 approach breakfast entirely wrong. They skip it completely. They replace it with coffee alone. They eat foods like white bread. Even worse, they think, "I'll eat something later," and drink only water. What happens next? The body shifts into a catabolic state and literally begins consuming its own muscle tissue for energy. Which muscles deteriorate first? The leg muscles you rely on for walking, standing, balance, and fall prevention. Research from Tufts University demonstrated that seniors can regain up to 35% of their leg strength in just 8 weeks by eating a proper breakfast containing specific foods. The remarkable part is these foods are inexpensive. They're not exotic ingredients. You've probably encountered them before. You simply haven't been combining them properly or eating them at the optimal time. In the next few minutes, I'll examine 5 simple yet remarkably effective foods that science proves can help preserve your leg muscles before they silently decline, enhance leg strength, reduce cramping, and restore your balance. At this presentation's conclusion, I'll reveal an unexpected food that has helped hundreds of seniors feel like they've recovered their mobility. A small serving consumed each morning. Stay with me. If you believe lost muscle cannot be regained, you might think differently afterward. This is reality. Before we begin, please share where you're watching from today. Feel free to ask questions and leave comments below. Remember to subscribe and enable notifications so you won't miss Senior Health's most valuable wellness guidance. I want to confirm you're following along. If this presentation helps you, comment 1 below. If not, comment 0. Whether you acknowledge it or not, your body gradually loses muscle, particularly in your legs after turning 60. Sarcopenia is a leading cause of inability to walk extended distances, difficulty getting up from chairs, frequent balance problems, and the eventual need for mobility aids or full-time assistance for millions of seniors each year. What troubles me most is that muscle loss causes no pain. There's no fever or visible symptoms. It arrives silently. Your legs feel somewhat heavier one morning. Another day you stumble slightly stepping down from a curb. You think, this is just aging. Until one day you must use your arms to push yourself upright just to stand. But that's not completely accurate. Aging itself doesn't make you weak. It's the loss of what keeps you independent: your leg strength. According to the U.S. National Institute on Aging, without proper intervention, adults over 60 may lose up to 33% of their leg muscle mass within a decade. This isn't merely about appearance or strength. When you lose leg muscle, you lose balance. Your fall risk multiplies. Your stride becomes shorter. You move more slowly. You might start shuffling. blood circulation diminishes. Mobility becomes restricted, and a domino effect begins as your legs weaken. Increased abdominal fat, decreased bone density, poor sleep quality, reduced appetite, and cognitive issues. The emotional toll of feeling imprisoned in an unresponsive body is the most devastating aspect. Why does this particularly affect mornings? Because your body enters a prolonged fasting state after 7 to 9 hours of sleep. If you don't consume food immediately upon awakening, your body begins using your own muscle tissue as fuel. This is especially dangerous for seniors whose muscle-building ability is already slower than in younger individuals. Without halting this process through proper morning nutrition, your leg muscles will continue deteriorating gradually before each day even starts. Your legs house your body's largest muscle groups. Therefore, losing muscle there disrupts your entire metabolic equilibrium beyond simply making you weaker. Leg circulation decreases, blood flow to extremities slows, and various complications arise. Leg cramping, limb tremors, tingling or numbness, and even coordination difficulties when walking or using stairs. This explains why many elderly individuals without serious medical conditions eventually become frail, sedentary, and ultimately dependent on others for basic activities. Here's the hopeful news. Your body retains its healing capacity if you act promptly. You can help your muscles recover, restore leg strength, improve balance, prevent cramping, and most importantly, maintain independence with every step if you begin tomorrow morning by eating the correct foods at the proper times. So keep watching. Next, I'll demonstrate what science identifies as your leg muscles' natural allies and simple breakfast choices that could dramatically transform your walking ability, your capacity to rise from chairs, and your quality of life after 60. David's transformation story. David is 69 years old. He was formerly a construction engineer who traveled throughout America, climbing hills, crossing forests, and scaling scaffolding without ever feeling fatigued. However, nowadays when he rises from bed each morning, his legs no longer feel familiar. He experiences stiff knees. Sometimes his feet feel as heavy as lead, other times completely numb. His initial morning steps are cautious, brief, and unstable, like attempting to operate corroded machinery. One morning he stumbled while catching his foot on a low step going to the porch for his newspaper. Although it wasn't a severe injury, he felt frightened because he sensed he was progressively losing something, not from the fall itself. He had previously taken his leg strength completely for granted. His wife also started noticing changes. He walked more slowly. He moved unsteadily. He needed to push off with both hands on his knees every time he stood from the couch. He didn't seem as enthusiastic about morning walks in the park. She recognized something was wrong when he finally confessed he'd been experiencing increasingly frequent nighttime leg cramps. David had no major illnesses, no diabetes, no arthritis. What he was experiencing is what physicians quietly term the post-60 phase, the period when muscle loss accelerates silently but forcefully, especially in the legs that support your entire body weight, stabilize every step, and enable you to rise from the porch, living room, or bathroom. David began investigating after that fall. After consulting a nutritionist, watching educational videos, and reading research articles, he discovered something he'd never considered in his lifetime. What you consume in the morning can either strengthen or weaken your legs. He started making changes day by day. He no longer skipped breakfast as he previously did. He stopped drinking black coffee on an empty stomach. To rebuild muscle, restore leg circulation, alleviate leg weakness, improve balance, and most importantly, help him stand without bracing himself or fearing falls, he began his mornings with foods that weren't elaborate or complex but were loaded with the exact nutrients his body required. 3 weeks later, he noticed the first substantial change. Getting out of bed felt easier. His morning steps no longer carried hesitancy or heaviness. The nighttime leg cramps vanished. He resumed walking around the house, then in the park. By the second month, he was walking continuously every morning for nearly 2 kilometers. He frequently tells his wife these days, "I feel like I've reclaimed my legs." With just a minor adjustment to his daily routine and no canes or assistance, David maintained strong, independent, energized legs well into his 60s, something most people consider impossible. You can achieve this too. You don't need good fortune, just knowledge of where to start. Next, I'll guide you through the 5 specific breakfast foods David used and that thousands of seniors now consume daily to develop stronger, more stable, more dependable legs. The 5 most effective breakfast foods. 1. Whole eggs. Nothing is more straightforward or effective than a cooked egg for a quick meal that supports muscle recovery, especially in your legs. Eggs contain virtually every essential amino acid your body requires for muscle growth and repair. But the real power lies in the yolk. That's where you discover vitamin D, B12, choline, and a vital compound called leucine, a primary catalyst of muscle protein synthesis. This is particularly important for legs, which are especially vulnerable to muscle loss after 60. University of Illinois research revealed that seniors who consumed 2 eggs each morning for 8 weeks demonstrated significant improvements in leg strength and independence. Additionally, eggs enhance the neuromuscular system, improving balance, walking control, and reducing fall risk, one of the most dangerous consequences of muscle loss in older adults. Eggs containing vitamin B12 also protect your nerves' myelin covering, improving communication between your brain and legs. This results in steadier walking, less wobbling, and fewer missteps. Furthermore, eggs provide easily absorbed iron, improving circulation and oxygen delivery to leg muscles, as seniors frequently have insufficient levels of this mineral. For maximum benefits, consume the whole egg, don't discard the yolk, within 30 to 60 minutes of awakening. Hard-boiled eggs are optimal because they preserve all nutrients without additional fats. For variation, try a quick scramble with spinach or tomatoes. Both are rich in antioxidants and magnesium, supporting lower body muscle health. 1 egg every morning is more than breakfast. It's your primary defense against silent leg muscle deterioration. Continue for 30 days and you'll likely observe differences. Less cramping, stronger legs, and perhaps most importantly, not needing to grip armrests every time you attempt to stand. 2. Oatmeal with chia seeds. If eggs fuel your muscles, oatmeal provides the consistent energy they need to function throughout the morning. When combined with chia seeds, this simple pairing becomes a powerful solution for seniors wanting to maintain leg strength, prevent muscle wasting, and improve blood circulation to legs. Oats are rich in beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that reduces inflammation, improves muscle nutrient absorption, and helps stabilize blood sugar levels. When blood sugar remains stable, your body can better utilize the protein and minerals needed to rebuild leg muscles. This is especially vital for seniors whose metabolic efficiency frequently declines significantly after 60. Chia seeds contribute omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, potassium, and magnesium. These 4 essential nutrients support healthy muscle contraction, regulate nerve signals, and are particularly beneficial in preventing leg cramps, especially those painful nighttime spasms. The magnesium in chia helps relax smooth muscles, reducing leg stiffness from walking and extended standing. Potassium maintains electrolyte balance and promotes leg circulation, ensuring oxygen and nutrients reach even the smallest, often neglected muscle fibers in your lower body. Preparation is straightforward. Combine 3 tablespoons of rolled oats with water or plant milk. Cook until tender. Stir in a tablespoon of chia seeds. You can add a few banana slices or blueberries for natural sweetness and antioxidants. Consume it warm, ideally within an hour of waking. Seniors who've adopted morning oatmeal and chia report less leg discomfort, better balance when standing for extended periods or climbing stairs, and increased daily stamina. Nighttime leg cramps often disappear, a clear indication that muscles are finally receiving the support they need to recover. Oatmeal is more than a nutritious morning meal. It's a stable foundation that helps adults over 60 maintain strength, independence, and full life participation on their own terms. 3. Bananas. It's no accident that bananas are frequently called nature's electrolyte supplement for seniors. Due to their high potassium content, bananas are among the most effective fruits for preventing leg cramps, improving circulation, promoting healthy muscle contractions, and preserving leg strength in people over 60. Bananas are particularly effective when consumed immediately after waking, when your body is typically depleted of essential minerals. A medium banana contains approximately 400 milligrams of potassium, 10% of your daily requirement. Potassium is essential for maintaining electrical charge across muscle cell membranes and enabling smooth, coordinated muscle function. Muscles lacking sufficient potassium are more prone to misfiring or spasming, causing nighttime cramping or that twitching sensation in your legs when trying to relax. This is a frequent problem for seniors, particularly those taking diuretics or experiencing impaired mineral absorption. Harvard University research discovered that seniors who regularly consumed bananas were 33% less likely to experience leg cramps compared to those not eating enough potassium-rich foods. Bananas also contain substantial vitamin B6, crucial for nerve communication that helps your brain and leg muscles communicate more effectively, improving balance and coordination while walking. However, bananas aren't suitable for everyone. If you have type 2 diabetes, monitor blood sugar, or have chronic kidney disease, excessive potassium can be dangerous. It may cause blood sugar spikes or irregular heartbeats. In such cases, a smaller, slightly underripe banana is preferable because it contains less sugar and more resistant starch, which slows digestion and keeps blood glucose levels stable. The optimal time to eat a banana is right after your main breakfast, not on an empty stomach, to prevent sudden blood sugar increases. You can add it to oatmeal, combine it with chia seeds, or eat it with plain Greek yogurt to improve nutritional absorption and maintain balanced energy levels. Most seniors without underlying health conditions need only one small banana in the morning to maintain electrolyte balance, protect leg muscles, improve stride, and slow natural muscle loss. It's simple, affordable, and easily digestible. When used correctly, bananas can function as a powerful leg protector, providing strength, stability, and confidence as you begin your day. 4. Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is one of the best breakfast choices if you want to halt the gradual, unnoticed muscle loss that occurs overnight. Greek yogurt contains nearly double the protein of regular yogurt and has a thick, creamy texture because it's triple strained to remove most liquid. Greek yogurt is particularly beneficial for people over 60 who need to maintain and build leg muscle because of its slow-digesting casein protein. When you sleep, your body enters a catabolic state, breaking down muscle tissue for energy. This is especially concerning for seniors because age-related hormonal and metabolic changes already slow muscle regeneration. If appropriate protein isn't consumed first thing in the morning, muscle breakdown continues, especially in legs already compromised by reduced activity, circulation, and hormonal changes. A 170g serving of Greek yogurt contains about 17 grams of high-quality protein and leucine, the amino acid most responsible for triggering muscle protein synthesis. Greek yogurt is also high in calcium and vitamin D, promoting bone health and neuromuscular coordination, both essential for better balance and smoother walking. Additionally, yogurt's probiotics, primarily known for digestive health benefits, also improve nutrient absorption and reduce chronic inflammation, helping improve leg circulation. Maastricht University research in the Netherlands found that seniors who consumed 20 grams of casein protein every morning with light exercise showed noticeable leg strength improvements in just 6 weeks. That same group also experienced fewer nighttime leg cramps and improved balance. But Greek yogurt doesn't work for everyone. If you have digestive problems or are lactose intolerant, look for lactose-free alternatives. Or consider goat or sheep milk options, which are generally gentler on the stomach. Avoid sugar-laden store-bought yogurts with artificial flavors, which can cause inflammation, interfere with muscle recovery, and raise blood sugar in people over 60. For optimal benefits, consume Greek yogurt within an hour of waking or about 30 minutes after light morning activity. Add unsweetened berries, cinnamon, or chia seeds to enhance flavor and nutritional content. Greek yogurt is a long-term leg health ally because of its high protein content, excellent digestibility, and versatility. It helps you wake each morning feeling more energized, stable, and ready to move. 5. Pan-seared salmon. Include salmon or other fatty fish like mackerel and sardines in your breakfast at least twice weekly if you want to enhance leg muscle recovery after 60. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA, powerful compounds proven to improve insulin sensitivity, reduce muscle inflammation and increase protein uptake in muscle tissue. Together, they help seniors regain leg strength and slow natural muscle deterioration. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults over 65 who ate fatty fish twice weekly maintained 27% more leg muscle mass than those eating only red meat or no fish. Even more impressive were the significant improvements in walking ability, better balance, and 36% reduced risk of falls from leg weakness shown by the fish-eating group. How does it work? Omega-3 fatty acids reduce chronic inflammation, a hidden but damaging force that weakens and erodes muscle strength, particularly in the lower body. Salmon is also an excellent source of highly digestible protein, 20 grams per 100 grams of cooked salmon, plus vitamins B12 and D, essential for neuromuscular transmission and improving muscle-brain coordination during movement. The simplest preparation method is pan-searing fresh salmon in extra virgin olive oil for 3 to 4 minutes per side. Serve with roasted sweet potatoes, steamed vegetables, or avocado slices for a mineral-balanced breakfast. If you don't have time to cook fish in the morning, choose unsweetened smoked salmon or take a quality fish oil supplement. However, most nutritionists agree that whole foods provide better nutrient absorption than supplements. Important note: if you've experienced fat digestion problems, fatty liver, or high cholesterol, start with smaller portions early in the morning when your stomach is mostly empty. Choose baked or steamed fish over fried. Reduce to once weekly if you experience bloating or slow digestion. With your doctor's guidance, consider taking digestive enzymes. Fatty fish like salmon provide more than protein. They function like natural lubricants in your body, keeping muscles flexible, healthy, and ready for recovery. Most importantly, they help your legs resist the silent deterioration that accompanies aging. Remember, even one weekly salmon breakfast serving is a significant investment in your ability to walk confidently, maintain balance, and live actively regardless of age. The secret food: steamed sweet potatoes with natural mineral salt. I promised at the video's beginning to reveal this food. It's not a supplement, it's not an expensive superfood. It's a relatively basic item virtually everyone has in their kitchen. Steamed sweet potatoes with Celtic sea salt lightly sprinkled on top. It sounds simple, but the impact is remarkable. Sweet potatoes' abundance of complex carbohydrates can help your muscles replenish glycogen stores after a long night of depletion. What makes sweet potatoes special is that unlike many common breakfast foods, their starch doesn't spike blood sugar. Instead, it provides steady energy, preventing morning muscle fatigue, particularly in legs vulnerable to cramps, dull aches, and gradual weakness when improperly fueled. Even better, sweet potatoes are excellent sources of potassium, magnesium, manganese, and vitamin C, a powerful nutrient combination that maintains leg blood flow, regulates nerve impulses, and fights weak legs caused by electrolyte imbalances. Specifically, magnesium is called the muscle relaxation mineral. It reduces cramping, lessens stiffness, and supports balance when standing or moving throughout the day. What about the salt? Celtic sea salt isn't identical to table salt. It's natural, unprocessed sea salt containing over 80 trace elements your body, especially your muscles, needs regularly to maintain coordinated, smooth contractions and prevent cramping. Celtic salt doesn't dramatically elevate blood pressure like refined salt. Instead, it stabilizes fluid pressure within muscle tissue, helps replenish electrolytes in proper ratios, and accelerates leg muscle recovery. French Institute of Mineral Nutrition research found that over 90 days, participants eating high-fiber breakfasts like sweet potatoes with potassium and magnesium-rich sea salt showed 41% improved balance and nearly 50% fewer falls. Usage is straightforward. Sprinkle a small amount of Celtic salt over half a warm, tender, steamed sweet potato. Eat it warm about 10 minutes before your main breakfast, after a glass of warm water. This timing helps trigger mineral absorption and stabilizes blood sugar for the remaining morning. Practice this every morning for just 1 week and you might experience lighter steps, less numbness, fewer cramps, and easier standing without hesitation or wobbling. Most people don't recognize this hidden breakfast option. However, for those over 60, it can serve as silent support, helping preserve one of our most precious assets as we age: the ability to move independently and confidently. Morning routines for enhanced leg stability and strength. Eating proper nutrients is important, but daily leg strength restoration and protection requires more. Seniors can also establish several simple morning routines that significantly impact leg strength, balance, and confidence. 1. Warm water with mineral salt. As soon as you wake, drink a glass of warm water with a pinch of natural mineral salt. Many wake with heavy, tight legs or feel unsteady standing because their bodies are dehydrated and electrolyte depleted after long sleep. A 250 milliliters glass of warm water with 1/4 teaspoon Celtic or Himalayan salt helps restore electrolyte balance, improves leg circulation, calms the nervous system, and prevents cramping as you begin moving. Sip slowly for 5 minutes, then eat breakfast. 2. 3-minute leg lift and balance exercise. No equipment needed, don't go outside. In your living room or bedroom, stand straight and raise 1 foot 2 to 4 inches off the ground. Hold for 10 seconds, then switch legs. Complete 5 rounds per side. This simple exercise improves balance and body awareness, reducing fall risk when getting out of bed or leaving the bedroom. It also works calf, thigh, and hip muscles that lose mass fastest with age. 3. Don't rise from bed too quickly. Many seniors get up too rapidly, causing dizziness, unsteadiness, or falls. Instead, take 3 deep breaths, sit up slowly, and rotate wrists and ankles several times. This gently reactivates circulation to your brain and lower body, helping you start the day with better control and fewer stumbles. 4. Morning sunlight exposure. Spend just 5 minutes by a window or on the balcony to let early sunlight naturally boost vitamin D production, strengthening bones and aiding calcium absorption, especially for wrists and ankles. This is particularly important for anyone already showing weak leg or muscle loss symptoms. Though simple, it strengthens the foundation your legs need to stay strong and kickstarts your body's internal processes. 5. Never remain hungry too long after waking. The longer you delay breakfast, the longer your body remains in a catabolic state, breaking down muscle for energy. If you can't eat a full meal immediately, consume something small like half a steamed sweet potato, a boiled egg, or a small portion of oatmeal. This one small action shifts focus from muscle breakdown to muscle repair and restoration. Combined with proper nutrition, these simple, free, time-efficient habits help build a solid foundation for long-term independence, mobility, and daily leg health. Following these 5 easy morning routines plus the breakfast strategies already covered will help your legs heal day by day. Standing shakiness will diminish. You'll no longer fear unexpected cramping. Most importantly, you'll feel it in your core. You have control over your body again rather than it controlling you. Each morning brings one opportunity. There's only a brief window to make a choice. Will your legs become slightly weaker today too, or will you do something to maintain your independence, stability, and strength? Conclusion. You just learned about 5 scientifically proven foods that can help you regain leg strength, improve balance, walk more easily, stop muscle loss, and increase leg blood flow. These same principles influence your ability to walk confidently, stand independently, and live the life you desire. Additionally, you discovered a seemingly simple item that can boost your entire neural, skeletal, and muscular system in the day's first minutes. Cooked sweet potatoes with natural mineral salt. Now you know 5 simple yet effective morning routines that transform everything you eat into more than nutritious meals. They become a comprehensive leg recovery plan. You can take action tomorrow. No doctor visit required. No gym, no equipment. Just one choice to intentionally start your day rather than letting age determine your leg's fate. I'd like to know what food you'd choose if you could only eat one thing tomorrow morning to protect your legs. Your experience might be exactly what another senior needs to hear, so share your answer in the comments. Please remember to like, subscribe to Senior Health, and turn on notifications if you found this video helpful so you don't miss what's next. In the upcoming video, I'll share 3 common breakfast items many seniors eat every morning thinking they're healthy, but they're actually subtly weakening muscles, causing cramps, leg numbness, and even sabotaging the healing process entirely. Don't let poor breakfast choices be the sole reason all your hard work goes to waste. Healthcare doesn't begin at the hospital. It begins in your kitchen at 7 a.m. Make an informed choice with your first bite. Protect your legs, because as long as you can walk with strength, you're still living life to the fullest. Thank you for watching this video to completion. I hope today's discussion helps you on your journey to better health, particularly regarding maintaining leg strength, stability, and independence after 60. We'll continue revealing hidden truths about aging and your legs that most people simply don't discuss in upcoming videos.